Love is sweet. Love is very, very sweet. And there are great men out there. Don't be deceived, though. Let it not be that you have been surrounded by some kind of men, or you've been dating some kind of men, and you are under this impression that there are no good guys out there. There are a lot of good men out there, lots, like a lot of good guys out there who have got their things together, great men out there. There are great men out there. And my own definition of being a great man does not necessarily mean you driving Bugatti or driving Benz. It's responsibility. If you can take care of your responsibility, you are a great man in my dictionary. So I have some mechanics. I know them. I see them as great men because they take care of their home. That is me. My own definition of being a great man is when you take care of your responsibility. When you don't leave your responsibility to your wife to take care of. You don't necessarily have to be Dangote or Tedola or anything. If you take care of your responsibility at home, your family, you protect them, you provide for them, no matter how small, you are a great man. So there are a lot of great men out there. I've seen them in form of mechanics. I've seen them in form of laborers. I've seen them in form of conductors. I've seen them in form of drivers. I've seen them in form of working class. I've seen great men. I've seen great men. In fact, sometimes you will see a guy that is driving this luxurious car, and he's not responsible in the house. He's only manamana nihu kompetenazo. It means he only knows how to do good man outside, but in his home, he's nothing to write home about. Those kind of men that when they go out, they spend anyhow, but in their home, it is hard for them to drop money to feed their family. But you see, this kind of men, people see them outside as ogao, oga, but their wife see them as what is happening. There are great men out there. There are great men out there. Men that their family is top priorities for them. You don't need to be, you don't need to earn 1 billion to be a great man or to be a great father or a great husband. You don't need to. You don't need to. Just be a great man. Now, talking about a great man, there's a man that came to my store one day, and this man was shopping for his wife with so much excitement, you know, and he will call her, eh, money but I committed this software, like with so much excitement. And he turned to me and he said to me that, my wife, I love my wife. Oh. And joking, I just said that you love your wife now. It's not even as if you don't cheat. And he said, me, cheat. Say, you don't understand. Cheating for me is really, really not my thing. I said, really? Oh, one of the men that don't cheat. He said about one of the men that don't cheat, that for him, his wife is enough for him. I'm loving this hair. That his wife is enough for him. Do you understand? And this was the hair I wore to my shop. And he said something to me. I love this your hair. I want it on my wife. That is why I'm wearing this hair. I want to buy this hair for my wife. How much is it? And I told him the price. I said, yeah. Please give it to me. I want my wife to wear this kind of hair. Treat your wife well. Treat the mother of your children well. Lema Gwagi. There are two most important people in your life. Your mother and your wife. When your mother is praying for you, it's like rockets. When your wife is praying for you, it's as good as you praying for yourself, because two have become one. It's not when you go outside and become Maramaranium, and you come inside and become competenazum. You turn your wife to a punching bag. Punching back might not necessarily mean that you're even beating her, but you bring the aggression, all the aggression from the outside, you bring it inside and you throw the punches at her. You talk to her. You transfer all the aggression from the outside, you transfer it inside and hit her with it. You have forgotten how to love her. You have forgotten how to pet her. It's not easy to carry pregnancy for 9 months, to nurse that child. Not one, not two. Do you know how many numbers of children that does not belong to their father now? But yours, those children belong to you. She's been faithful to you. And you want to remain unfaithful. You want to treat her like she's nothing. She will always be there. Like I was talking to one man one day and he was telling me, Bolo fellow, like where does she want to go? She's old now. You think your wife is old because she's 40? You think your wife is old because she's 50? Nobody else wants her. And therefore you can do anything you want. You can treat her anyhow. You can go out and tell her to even come back. Not paying attention to her. You know what attention is? Let me tell you something. There are a lot of women that cheat not because they don't love their husband. They do love their husband, but they cheat because they lack attention. Because you don't attend to them anymore. Because you go out and come in. In fact, when was the last time you even touched her? When was the last time you noticed your wife? You are staying in the same house with your wife like your roommates. You only see her as the mother of your children. No longer your soulmate. No longer your companion. No longer your partner. She's just your wife. She will always be there. You can go as long as you want or as far as you want, but she will always be there waiting for you. Hey, just change. For your own good, don't forget old age. Don't forget whatever thing you are doing, your children are watching you. When time comes and the children gravitate towards their mother naturally, they love their mother more than you naturally, you start asking, what have you done? They are watching. If not for the sake of your wife, for the sake of your own children, they are watching. Treat her better. Treat your wife well. Treat your wife well. Treat your wife well. She is your companion. She is your partner. She's your soulmate. I don't even care whether there's somebody outside. But the one at home, treat that one at home like a queen that she is. That is the queen of your castle. That is the queen of your heart. That is the queen of your home. Just like she will treat you like a king. She is the queen. The reason why you can go out there and do whatever you want to do is because she's home, taking care of the home for you, taking care of the children for you. Treat her well. Treat her well. Don't throw those things you're throwing at her face like, what are you going to do? There's a lot she can do. The fact that she's not doing anything does not mean she cannot do anything. Treat her well. Treat that woman well.